Hello folks, it's Friday and a good Friday to you. I want to say hello and just kind of reflect on yesterday. I noticed that Chris 4127 Basket had made a new video, and it did strike me when I saw it come up in my feed. I hadn't seen him for a while. Then I saw how long it had been. It had been over years since I'd seen him, since I'd watched him, and then I noticed some of the comments on his video. Several people talking about this is kind of feels like the old days of the VC, and I felt that too, and I just wanted to comment on it. When the vinyl community really kind of came together in a way, when it really was kind of a new idea that was happening, it was exciting, and there was a lot of exchange and friendships made and a lot of people interacting. And it's been many years, so I know that it's cooled off. But things evolve, and the idea of the community actually is still alive. I think the most important thing I can say is that people who have found alliances through the vinyl community that are meaningful to them have kept them going. And I guess the mere fact that I still identify with it means something to me. I honestly didn't get involved in making videos related to records with the idea of trying to meet and make friends, more the idea of just wanting to do this. Have made and formulated some good alliances and friendships as a result. But yeah, I fell off watching videos very much a long time ago. And I did experience blowback from some folks who kind of felt like, was, kind of tuning out. But that wasn't the case. I've always been like this, where I play by myself rather easily, rather comfortably, and I just got something to say, and so this is what I want to do. I want to say it, and so I do. And the VC was, it's where I felt like I found people that I could really relate to. Anyway, to get back to the original point, if there really was one, it was just mainly to say how cool it was to see you, Chris 4127 Basket. I understand through the video that you still continue to watch me. That's cool. I mean, I'll comment on this. I've seen where people over the years have complained about, well, I make the videos and nobody watches them. Well, I don't know why people watch what they watch. I don't ask people to watch me. I don't even ask people to subscribe to me. For whatever reason you decide you like to watch me, that's what's going on. If that's not happening for other people, I don't know what that's about. But that's why I've said in past videos to people, just do what you want to do. If you want to make a video, make it. If you don't. I'm not going to feel obligated to watch, and I've actually had points where it felt like people expected me to watch, or they really wanted. I can understand them really wanting me to watch, but I'm not going to feel obligated. So once again, Chris, good to see you. Good to see you. To dip down here and look at some records that just got played, I'll show you the last bit of stuff, and I'd play stuff for you, but I'm not going to do that. A couple weeks ago I played this all the way through, and glad I kept this album. Atomic Rooster, Death Walks Behind You. Carl Palmer of Emerson, Lake and Palmer was in this band before he joined ELP. Vincent Crane, the keyboardist too, was the principal guy in this band. Was the keyboardist on the big hit by The Crazy World of Arthur Brown, Fire. Death Walks Behind You, good album. Youssou N'Dour, I believe from Senegal, The Lion, came to prominence with his duets with Peter Gabriel. But just what a wonderful voice. I don't understand the language. Don't think I really need to. The sound of his voice and the music is... A lot of the music on here is joyous. That's the feeling I get from it. It's the joy of life. I love the man's voice. These are still sitting out, and I ended up playing them, all of them. John Abercrombie, the jazz guitarist, died not that long ago, and so I had some John Abercrombie albums out. Listen to all of these. Characters. John Abercrombie. Really never got his due from the press. You know, he got respect from musicians, but he didn't seek publicity, and so he didn't get any. But did John Abercrombie make a significant contribution to music and jazz guitar? I think so. I don't think we'd have a Pat Metheny without a John Abercrombie, just for starters. Listen to this all the way through. Richard Barbieri from Porcupine, formerly of Porcupine Tree, and my friend. Yes, we correspond a little bit. I love it. I love it. Played this album. I believe this is the first album by Isis. A bit of a metal band. When I'm in the mood, I really like heavy music. This is I believe the fifth pressing, yellow and red vinyl. Again, for me, I had a really good conversation at the radio station yesterday with one of the engineers, a young man, born in the 90s, really into hip-hop. We got to talking about stuff, and he kept bringing up lyrics and stuff, and, you know, and it just really, the lyrics don't matter to me, you know. It was like, he kept going on about the lyrics, and, yeah, those lyrics are clever and stuff, but, you know, talk is so much bullshit to me. It's like we communicate, and we use these words, and yet so much of the words are empty. The music is more important to me, and I just still say that because it's like we have the popular culture is about the spoken word. The spoken word supposedly has power, but the world is an absolute mess right now with everybody talking. What is that about? In other words, that's what I see. So I'm not interested in what everybody has to say because everybody's talking and ain't saying nothing. Or the ones that are saying something of substance, it's not being heard or acted upon in ways that are really very noticeable. I pulled out some library albums. I love library music. Music that's made for the industry, you know, for commercials, for presentations by businesses, for pads, for news and stuff. Some of that music is some of my favorite stuff, and a few years ago I had a chance to buy some library records, and I was listening to them. I love them all. Here's one, Sunspots. I believe this is by Stanley Myers, is it? It's the London studio group. Actually, and behind the scenes, many well-known musicians have done library music albums. The Pretty Things have a really collectible album that they made for library music. Members of Soft Machine, all kinds of musicians have done it. Matter of fact, this is one right here. Is this it? No, I have one coming up. This one is mostly Reg Tilsley, who I love. But this is a Viewpoint. A variety of orchestral sounds for the industry, for industry prestige, etc. So it has these big bright moods, but it's, I don't know, there's something cool about this music. Here's another one I love. Orchestral Tilsley, Reg Tilsley. He's done a lot of music that we've grown up hearing on TV and in movies and don't even realize it's him. Is it? Yeah, here's one. Nomination. Large modern orchestral sounds for current affairs, industry, and travel. Several of the pieces on here were composed by Carl Jenkins of Soft Machine. I like this one. Here's another cool one by Reg Tilsley, Soft Touch. Even almost cheesy with trombones, like sexy trombones for people trying to get in the mood back in the 60s. I love it. And here's one more. This one I think is fantastic. Images for Large Orchestral Moods. Again by Stanley Myers. I love this album. Just love this. Let me see, I might Let me see if I can get away with it. Playing just a tad bit of this. Give you an idea. I love it. I love it, I do. I love library music. A couple more and I'm out of here. Pull this old album because it doesn't sound old at all. Remain in Light by Talking Heads with Brian Eno. This is a masterpiece in my opinion. All African, totally about white folks trying to use African rhythms, but doing a good job of it. Doing a good job of it. Last thing I'll show is I pulled this Dan Deacon album, Spider-Man of the Rings, on white vinyl, electronic, whimsical, great. So I just want to get on and say those things. And again, Chris, glad you're around. Everyone that's still involved in the community, even if I don't watch you, Carm. It's been a while since I've watched a video of yours, you know. Like I say, I know in the past, years ago, I had people contact me, upset with me, taking it personal that I didn't watch their videos and that I don't watch enough videos. It's just, you know, just do your thing. The community is alive. The community is not dead. The community is what you want it to be. I'm doing my thing. Do your thing and don't let it be because somebody else isn't doing something. Just do what you want to do and enjoy it.